3, are we?
5 seconds in.
Planning to get away this summer? Accor hotels have great rates and packages around Australia, which means you can pack more in and stay for longer. Participating Northern Territory hotels are offering up to 10% off the best rate of the day. Plus, breaking for 2 when you book 2 nights or more online at accorhotels.com/NT. The Northern Territory rates start from just $89. Accor has some other great summer offers throughout Australia, which you can find on the Accor website. But hurry, offers this good won't last. Conditions apply. And to celebrate the Accor summer rates and packages, we're offering Sunrise viewers the chance to win one of 3 $5,000 Accor gift cards. The lucky prize winners will be able to use their Accor gift card at more than 150 hotels, resorts and apartments throughout Australia, Fiji and New Zealand. To enter, simply head to the Sunrise website, yahoo7.com.au/sunrise.
And runners-up go into the draw for a candlelight dinner with John Deeks, our voiceover man.
Now, around the world, 33 million people live with HIV. While the statistics aren't good, there are many stories of hope. At 21, Princess Kasune Zulu was diagnosed with HIV. Instead of seeing this as the end of her life, she realised it was just the beginning.
Now, the princess has put everything into her fight to prevent HIV/AIDS. Her campaign has taken her from a small Zambian village all the way to the White House.
And Princess Zulu joins us now from Atlanta, Georgia, along with Belinda Collins, who co-authored her book, Princess Warrior. Good morning to both of you. Princess, we'll start with you. Now, you have said that living with HIV is in so many ways a blessing. Why do you say that?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for having me. Hi to everyone there in Australia. I think for me, I was told I was HIV positive in 1997, and I was told I would only live for 6 months at that time. And I realized that this is the time for me to be reminded that time has a way of escaping from all of us, and I wanted to make a difference. And I think this was not just a reminder for me, but I think it is a reminder to all of us that we need to choose what legacy will leave behind, and also to be deliberate about it.
Indeed. Princess, we mentioned in the opener that you came essentially from a reasonably small village in Zambia, and your cause has taken you to the White House and further afield. How did you come to make contact with so many powerful people, and do you think that the will is there to do something about this problem?
Well, I think so. I think around the world people are realizing that they can make a difference. And I think I've been privileged to meet with former President George Bush. I've met with the current Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton. I've also met with people like Ban Ki-moon from the UN Secretary General. Had a chance to be introduced by Bono, and recently he just read our book, Warrior Princess. I think when celebrities or important people around the world lend their voices to the issues of HIV and AIDS, people have a tendency to listen. As Bono said, that celebrity is currency, and how do you use it wisely? Unfortunate, when I met Obama, I didn't have my camera, so I regret on that. But definitely, I think we need our leaders, we need our celebrities to offer their voices, but to each one of us as individuals, we can also make a difference.
Absolutely. Belinda, let's bring you in here. How did you meet the Princess, and why was it so important to you that her story was told?
Well, Princess first came out to Australia for World Vision in 2002, and I remember driving along in my car, which was a convertible at the time, and we had the roof off, and I looked across to see Princess standing there with her head out the roof and the blue sky up above our head and her head wrap blowing freely in the breeze. And I looked across and I saw a girl the same age as me, with the same spirit, the same passion, the same love of life. But the fact that she'd been born in Zambia and I in Australia meant that her life had been filled with extraordinary suffering, and the fact that that occurred just because of where she was born just didn't make any sense to me.
So how did you then go about the process of writing this book with the Princess?
It's a pretty incredible story. She was a princess that lives between the United States and Zambia, so we spent the next 3.5 years travelling between Chicago, New York, Washington DC, Seattle, and writing over the phone across the seas. It was a pretty incredible journey over 3.5 difficult years, I have to say.
Was.
Yeah, same. Princess, the final word here really has to go to you. What needs to be done to stop HIV/AIDS?
I think it's really important that, you know, as Christmas is coming and many other holidays, that people keep in mind that HIV and AIDS is doable. It will take innovation, it will take compassion from all people, and this is why we wrote Warrior Princess, so that all of us can realize that together we can make a difference and eliminate things like extreme poverty, as well as preventable diseases such as HIV and AIDS. And this is all dependent on all of us. Together we can make a difference. And I think my story and many other people's story goes on to show that there is life beyond HIV and AIDS. So this is a book about hope, about courage and living life regardless of your status.
Yes, indeed. And it's been very encouraging to see the advances in the treatment of HIV/AIDS. Getting everyone access to those, I guess, is the next big step, Princess. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And Belinda, thank you so much for sharing the story with us as well.
Thank you both. And Princess Zulu's inspirational journey, it's called Warrior Princess, is on sale now.
Sunday showbiz headlines follow the break, including an unlikely pair. We reveal Susan Boyle's dream duet partner. Is it Ozzy Osbourne?
Plus, pot possession. Willie Nelson caught with marijuana in Texas.
What else is new,
so
Willie?
Old school. Poor Willie. Okay, we'll be back in a minute.